Hey guys, ChainFire here, and welcome back to another one of my live streams. Glad to have all of you already joined, and I'm going to give a few more minutes here, wait for some others to join before we get into it, because I am going to be doing an introduction to this game. A lot of you haven't yet had the opportunity to check it out, and I want you to get a little more familiar with it. Hang on one second, let me lower the music just a tad. Okay, there we go. And then, like I said, I'm going to be doing a little bit of an introduction, so I want to have more people here. This is a really cool game. I've been playing Battle Bay for quite a while. I got pretty fed up with the way things were in War Robots, so now I actually first started playing Guns of Boom, and then got into Battle Bay, and I like Battle Bay even more. There's a lot of dependence on your teammates. The dynamics are very, very interesting, and I actually found that typically I'm a brawler, and you know, in War Robots I was a brawler and a heavy damage doer. However, here in Battle Bay, I take the role of a fixer, and we're going to talk about the different types of ships. So I take this role, and I focus more on healing my teammates and making sure that they're able to do damage. It's pretty interesting, and I guess I'm definitely going to get into it shortly and talk to you guys about it. So let me actually go ahead and switch my screens here. So this is what you basically, you know, when you would log in after work or whatever it is, this is typically what you're going to see. And this is your calendar every day. When you log on, you have some kind of different prize. So that's pretty awesome. And if you have a full week in a row, you'll get a chest, and out of the chest you can get different pieces, parts. So for instance, right now I just got a epic part, and it's a green epic part. There's different colors, and we're going to go over that also. We're going to talk about it here. So first off, let me introduce you to everything, whatever you're looking at. They actually recently just had an update, and this update came with some new communication inside the game. Became I'll show you, we'll go over that, but in your menu you have your calendar, achievements. You'll be able to see your profile. A lot of players that I've run into don't actually know that this is here, the battle log, or they've seen it and they just they never thought anything of it. But in your battle log, you can actually go back and look at, I think it's like something like your last 50 wins. Something, not wins, your last 50 games, if not more, maybe even 100, or I have no idea. They have a lot, and you can click on any of these and re-watch it. You can view replay, or you can share the replay with your guildmates. So that's actually really cool, and you know, you'll have certain games when you're like, wow, that was such an amazing game, I wish I recorded it. In this game, you can rewatch any of your games at any time. Now, the one disadvantage of that is when you're rewatching it, you can't see where you're aiming. You only see the ship and you know what it's doing, but you don't see how it's aiming and all that good stuff. So we're gonna be talking about that also. I'm not all the way up there. I'm still learning myself. I spent some money to get up to a higher level because I was just getting very, very frustrated with playing with people who have no experience in any of these games or games like it. And simple mechanics, things like teamwork and things like that. I mean, I just couldn't start at that point. But then you're going to go in and we're going to look at my profile right now. So when you look up at the top, you have your level, that's 30. Underneath that is how many points you have towards the next level. How many experience points. Then of course your name, and underneath that, the name of your guild. After that, so the bar we're looking at right over here is going to show you what different rewards you also are going to get along with when you get to a certain level. On the top, and you see on that bar, and then underneath that, I think this is the reward for this level, right? So when I reached this level, I got 300,000 gold, 100,000 sugar, 30 pearls, and my capacity of holding them got larger. And then it also shows you what you unlocked. So that's okay. So that's what you're looking at here. The as far as the profile goes, there over here on the left side, the top button is going to be the world chat. Underneath that, your guild chat. Underneath that, you're going to find your friend chat, and this is where your friends list is. It's based on the people you've been in touch with most recently. And that's where you're gonna have all your different messages show up, and look at that, there's Mr. Cake. Then after that, you have VIP chat. So this is something that you get if you have the monthly. It's $10 a month, and you collect double rewards, or 1.5 times rewards after every battle, which normally you would have to watch a video to gain. But here you can have a VIP status, and that's one of the things that you gain with the VIP status, and the VIP chat, which is typically more experienced players. You know, this chat is usually, it's a more interesting. The world chat has, you know, a lot of spam and a lot of trolling going on. The VIP less. Then you have your inbox, and this is where you're gonna have your updates and friend invitations, guild invitations, and all that good stuff. So that's over here on the left side. On the right side, on the top, you have your shop, and you can. So in the shop, let's actually go to the beginning over here. This over here, okay. So this is where you would buy chests. You get free chests every so often. I think it's every 7 hours or so. Then you have the market where every so many, I think it's 7 hours, you're gonna get a free gift from Dad. You have different types of gifts, and the different gifts are going to be of different sizes. Okay, my inventory is full. I have to organize that. So I'm getting a fleet invitation right now. This is what it's going to look like when someone invites you to fleet with them. And then, of course, you can go here and hang on. Okay, so so then you have different items that you can get. You can also over here look at the different items and see descriptions, each one what it does. Now it's very interesting. So as far as the items go, basically you have different color items. You have the the regular common ones, and these are going to be gray. Actually, this is a really good view to show you guys. This is a really good way to show you guys. Hang on. Okay, so alright, so you have different color items as well. All the weapons are going to be red, and you have a lot of different kinds of weapons, and of course you can read a description on each one by just clicking on it. Then you have the blue items, which are shields. These two are the standard and big shields. Turbo, which is going to speed up your ship throughout the entire game. Gear lube, which helps you turn your turn faster. Rudder, which helps you turn your ship faster. Bandage, which heals you over time. And then you have things like overboost, which increases your speed for a period of time. Nitro, which gives you a shot forward. The Tesla Bolt, which will basically paralyze your... It'll stun your enemy for a few seconds. If you fire at someone who has the Tesla Bolt stun on him, he actually gets out of the stun. So this is also very important. A lot of beginners don't know this, so they stun someone and they follow it up with a shot. What they don't realize is they're actually unstunning him as soon as they hit him, which is not the case, for instance, with the Frost Blaster or the Frost Launcher, which frees the enemies over time. The Tesla Bolt is going to be stunning someone for a few seconds, and if he gets shot, it takes him out of the stun. So a lot of times you should actually stun the strongest player and then take out a player that's not as strong. So this way you can eliminate him, and he no longer has firepower in the game. Then you have the Tesla Shield, which shields you for a few seconds from anything that is projectile, anything that is a missile, or anything that, you know, a gun. However, it does not protect you from torpedoes, I don't think, if I remember correctly. Anyway, I don't really use that. I haven't experimented with it too much. Then, like I said, I have the Frost Blaster and the Frost Launcher, which will freeze your enemy for a period of time. And then you have the fixer items, the green ones, a repair box launcher, where you're going to see me using. And then you have a repair pulse, which repairs all the players around you and yourself for half the amount. The repair box launcher, by the way, just throws out boxes which players on your team can pick up and heal themselves. You can also pick them up to heal yourself. Then you have duct tape, which only heals you. I think it's a very selfish item to use. You should just play smarter and keep yourself healed up. and not have to use duct tape because you can't help anyone else with it. And then you have the repair bolt, which shoots a straight line, a straight bolt, which moves pretty fast to a teammate and heals them. So then you have, on the top, you're going to see these are the common ones. They're the just a plain old, you know, ones you first begin with, but very, very soon you're going to move to the uncommon ones, then to rare items, epic items, and then of course legendary, which are very, very hard to acquire. On the bottom, what we're going to look at here, well, this is a lot of talking. Hang on, let me drink. Alright, so then let's take a look here real quick. I'm going to speed things up a little bit because a lot of these things that you're going to learn when you first start playing the game, and I'll definitely be happy to take questions later after some gameplay. So here we have the different kinds of ships. You have the Fixer, which has more healing slots. It's got 2 blue well, you'll see as you upgrade it actually gets more, but then it maxes at a certain point, and after that it just gets attributes. But at any rate, you have the Enforcer, which moves back and forth at the same speed. He can easily get in and out of places. Then you got the Speeder. He goes very, very fast. He's got, you know, less firepower, but he's used more for distraction and getting places faster, fast to help his teammates take out a target. Then you have the Defender, which is going to typically have very, very high amounts of health and shielding. So this way, he can take a lot of damage. He only has those blue slots and the red slots for a couple of weapons, but he doesn't really have that much firepower. He can, but he's primarily there to lead the attack. And then, of course, you have the Shooter. And the Shooter's job is to deliver heavy fire damage. It has medium speed, you know, it's got decent speed, but he's going to deliver a lot of firepower in the higher mark levels. He's got, I think, he gets up to 5 weapon slots. Yeah, sure enough, he does. He gets the 5 weapon slots and can deliver a lot of damage. All right. So that goes as far as that. Then of course you have in your inventory, so what you're seeing, the items. I tried to organize things a little bit over here. It is a mess because I have a lot of items that I got, both from opening chests and from right now in the guilds. Okay, I'll show you that. I'll show you that later. But basically, you have different perks, and these items at the top you can add to different items. So for instance, if you look over here, right, you look at perk info, and this is plus 7.5% damage. So basically, those are the ways to strengthen your weapons, besides for, of course, upgrading them. This is, for instance, a legendary item. It does 1,400 damage per hit, but of course, having it like a Fixer, for the most part, what he does is just healing. Hey, Frog. His Asian foe. And hi, Ryan. So, let's move on here, and of course then you have all the different items. I have a crap ton right now. I still have to organize them. Anyway, so of course you can upgrade your ships, upgrade your weapons, and let's go on over here. Here you should always be training. When you're training your crew members, you can add different attributes. You know, you can add different things to your different weapons and your ships. You guys should take some time, check them out, and kind of have a game plan. Watch different YouTube videos and see different weapons being used, and decide which ones you want to invest in, because this is very important. And then, of course, you have a lot of different crew members, which you have to constantly train. So always be training. Always be training. Next, okay, so that we already went through the shop. Then you have daily quests, and with these you're going to get sugar and gold. After that, of course, in your guild menu, this shows the different players in your guild. And then you have quests, which basically the team has to complete together for what's called the rivalry. Which here you have, different guilds battling each other for these prizes. The prizes are tokens, and the tokens are used to basically raffle off different perks and parts for and different item pieces. Then of course also you have boosts, which can boost your guild quest progress. You can get boosts for yourself, and you can also buy boosts for guildmates. So that's really cool right there, and it's interesting, and it keeps your guild active. And then of course the last thing over here on the menu is the seasons, the different leagues. So it shows your ranking and where you're at. So it looks like I'll be going up here in rank at the end of this. But basically it goes off your infamy. Your infamy is like for every time you win a battle, your infamy goes up. Every time you lose a battle, of course, it goes down. Hey Sebastian. Hey Army. Wow, that was a lot of explaining, and I hope I didn't bore you guys. A lot of this you'll actually learn, but I wanted to do a quick introduction to this game. And I hope like I said, I hope I didn't bore you, or I hope you're not falling asleep. I sure do remember Hey Frog. But what we're gonna do is let's head out and play some Battle Bay. I want you guys to check it out and see what you think. Alright, so a fixer's job, like I said, is to fix his teammates, keep them healthy, and keep them being able to do damage. Now, I have overboost, and in many games I do use my overboost in the beginning of the game just to take position, but right now, I'm kind of seeing that my teammates are a little bit all over the place. So, let's wait for them to all come together. You have different commands. You can say together, attack, help, capture, yes and no. And in the most recent update, they updated the in-game communication a little bit, and you can actually right now say for each command, you can click on one of your teammates or one of the enemy players, and it'll tell your team to attack that person, or help that person, or stick together with one person. I am going to have to... Oh, okay, this other fixer over here is helping me. It's actually really hard to... I notice it's really hard to play this game and focus on anything else at the same time. It's very difficult. So actually, a lot of the veterans you'll see playing this game, if you watch YouTube videos, you're gonna notice that what they do is they kind of just move. They're moving with their screen all the time. And what I do is kind of similar to. Just because this feature, I understand that it was added pretty recently, but you can target different enemies or target different friends, and that's how I actually navigate between them. I don't know if this is. I think at some point I'm gonna have to adjust that because it kind of limits me in a way. I think I'm kind of limiting myself on range, but on the other hand, it helps me. It helps me hit my targets easier. All right, so like you can tell, this little repair pulse that I'm doing heals my teammate over time. Or actually, yeah, the bolt heals them right away. Hang on, and these boxes that I keep throwing at them give them points, hit points. It's also very important if you have another fixer in your team, It's very important to keep him in the game. And of course also help your fixers by saying help when you need help. If they're not focusing on you, they're not seeing you, say something and give them a chance to heal you. It's very important to keep your healer and your fixer in the game. If you're a fixer, you should always be looking out for the other fixers, because together you can heal your teammates really fast. Seems like right now all we have to do is just play the patience game, because really we have two fixers here. They have only one fixer, and they already, okay, yeah, at this point they're completely Dunsky. Man, that was a fast game. Damn it. So yeah, all my teammates are good. The other fixer and I kept our team completely healthy and full health the entire game. So this is what the end screen is going to look like. The victory on the top, 5 versus 0. We killed 5 of theirs, they killed 0 of ours, total domination. I got 2 battle stars. Fixers, it's hard, you know, unless you have like a Mark 6 fixer starts getting 3 stars because he's able to produce more damage. Right now, as a fixer, till Mark 6, you only have 1 weapon slot. Hey Marcus. Hey War Robots. Awesome, I'm glad to hear that, dude. This is an awesome game. I'm glad that a lot of you are enjoying it. You're going to be seeing a lot more of it on my channel, because I really like it. Hey Vesper. Okay, underneath that, so now they actually changed this. This is the most recent update. Now you also gain experience after every game. And then of course you get league bonus based on where you're at in the league. Underneath that you're going to find different achievements or things that happen so popular as get hit by every enemy in the battle. And then blind shot, destroy an enemy that you can't see. So I did that when I hit that giant mortar over the wall. And then on the next screen is where you're gonna see well, you guys know what this is. The green, of course, is healing, and what you see on the top is damage points. And then right next to that, you see I killed 1 ship, sunk 1 ship, and you see the basically, you can click on any profile also and see their weapons and what kind of perks they have on them. Different statistics. You can invite to the guild and add someone as a friend. And then you see you can share. So I can share this with people on social media, and then share replay with my guild mates. So that's it in a nutshell. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's pretty fun. Let me take another sip. That was, again, a lot of talking. So what's up, guys? Anyone have any questions so far? Yep, it's water, and you also have waves, so that adds a certain element to the game. The waves, you know, some of these weapons, like snipers, they have to shoot directly. So if you're under a wave and you don't see your enemy, you don't have a direct line to your enemy, you can't hit it. You're gonna hit the water. So it's very interesting. You're riding the waves, and you'll see it closely. I'm gonna roll out here for another game, and you'll see what I'm talking about. It's gonna be interesting. We have 2 fixers on every team. On our team we have 2 shooters and 1 speeder, and on their team they have the opposite. So we're gonna be seeing their speeders probably pretty soon, coming around and scouting. So it seems like this other fixer has 2 repair pulses. Let's try to get close enough to take a good shot and prevent this guy from advancing. Nice. Hit him pretty good. Try to take another shot at him. We gotta finish him off before he gets to his healers, before he gets to his fixers. Damn, so close. Oh, nice. Okay, now let me heal my teammates. Good job. They did a good job. Throw one of those at him. Hopefully that hit him too. And I'm gonna rush over to this other teammate. Oh, never mind. He made his way back. Those speeders, they move very fast. It's hard to keep up with them sometimes when you're trying to heal them. Alright, so we gotta finish this other fixer up. My fixer's in trouble. Gotta get to him as fast as I can. I don't have a clear shot to him. There we go. Just fired a blind shot. Riding the waves. Wow. And I got a team heal. I healed all my teammates at once. They were close enough. Wow, that was fun. It's quick and a little intense, but that was fun. And look at that guy. He got some pretty good healing. Stay close to his, stay close to the teammates. But yeah, there's a lot of different maps, a lot of different fun to have. The league system just basically places you similar to War Robots, John. But obviously, I mean, you have to have different leagues. You have to have, well, I mean, primarily the matchmaking, I think, goes based off infamy for the most part. I'm not sure what other statistics, but it seems pretty balanced. Most of the battles seem pretty balanced, but a lot of times you do have stupid players. You just have people who, you know, a lot of times also speeders, let's say, who just run into the they run out there and suicide without an escape plan. You have players who throw off the balance because you only have 5 players versus 5 players, and each player only has 1 chip. So you know, it's as soon as you get taken out, you're off the battle, you're out of the game. And now it's gonna be 4 versus 5. It makes things more difficult. How do I heal them that fast? Well, I use a balance of my different repair items and how I'm going to move. You have to constantly be on the move because, especially torpedoes, but you have to be always on the move because otherwise, you know, you'll be an easy target So what I do is I calculate my different repair items and how I have to move across from a teammate while I'm healing him. So I'm close enough when I'm using my when I'm using the items that I have to be close to him, and then I'm far enough that, you know, when mortars are shot at us, we don't both get hit. You know, it's either him or me, but, you know, they don't get double hits on us. So I constantly have to keep enough distance between me and a teammate, but at the same time be close enough to use my repair items that you have to be close for. Yeah, you know what? Comic is right. I mean, you can get your ship looking really good. You know, I spent a few $100s and you know, got it to a point where at least right now I'm playing against other people that are somewhat, you know, I still get very frustrated because, you know, just watching some YouTube videos and playing for a short while, I was already able to pick up pretty much, you know, what we're supposed to be doing. Yeah, it might take you a while to get items like these. No, it will. It'll take you a while to get items like this if you don't spend any money, but it is very enjoyable. It's enjoyable at all levels because, like I said, matchmaking for the most part is pretty decently balanced. You don't have things that are too crazy. As long as the team plays together and as long as, you know, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, you're playing smart and careful, and using your ship the best way of its abilities, that should bring a win. Hey, Mythic. Let's roll out. Also, another thing is I definitely recommend having game sounds on, or at least be able to hear what's going on. You don't have to have the music on, but especially if you're a fixer, if one of your teammates get hit with a torpedo, you'll be able to hear it and come to his aid. This map is very interesting. So in this map, both teams start really close to each other. I think that fixer's gonna die. Try to see if I can get a really good shot. I think that was almost. See, this is what I'm talking about. The speeder is just running out. Not playing very smart. And of course, as a fixer, I don't like games like that because makes things really difficult for me. I can heal pretty fast for that matter, as long as, you know, at least the teammates are somewhat close to me, or you know, for the most part. I can heal someone far away, but not everyone from far away. So it's very important. You see, like right now, we lost this game, and it's only because my teammates didn't stay close to me. Or actually, you know what? I wonder. Nah, I highly doubt it. I don't think they'll be able to make it. No. Oh, well, it's a 2v1. They might actually make it. Cool. But yeah, it's a shame, especially when you have a fixer. Damn. All right. Oh well. When you have a fixer on your team and the opposite team doesn't have a fixer, it's just a waiting game. You know, it's just a matter of, you know, you can sit and peck at them over there, and your fixer will heal you up. Oh boy. He stood too close to the fire and got taken out. That was close. I thought we might actually win that one. But yeah, when you have a fixer on your team, always just play a little slower, stay with him, especially also when you're low on health. Get as close as you can to him and say help. That'll definitely help. The purpose of the speeder is to, well, in the beginning of the game, the speeder will scout, because you don't actually see where the enemy is at. So, you know, good speeders will go out there and scout and find the enemies so you can see them on your mini-map, and you know where they are, and you can regroup and get together and attack them right. Because they don't know where you are, they only know where the speeder is. But you can, as soon as one of your teammates sees someone, everyone can see them on the minimap, and then the speeder, you know, a good speeder will come back, heal up from the fixer if he has one, and then, you know, stick with the team, and then basically just move out to take place in places where he needs to be, you know, and you know, if he has to go out there real quick and help someone take out an enemy. In many cases also, speeders will assassinate fixers. If they see a fixer that's too strong, they'll, in some cases, a speeder will go and basically, even in many cases, even suicide to take out the fixer, so he doesn't heal his teammates anymore, and that's a good sacrifice if they don't have a fixer on their team, and they see that it's going to be really hard. So even a lot of firepower, if you have a good fixer, even a lot of firepower coming from the opposite side can sometimes still be ineffective. And basically just taking out the fixer will allow your teammates to do the rest of the firepower that they were doing. So in some cases you will see speeders going out and doing things like that. I've seen it a lot. Hey, John Alexander. Alright. So far, I hope you guys are catching on. If you have any questions, feel free to shoot them at me. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Alright, so again, the first thing I'm going to do is throw out some of these boxes. Oops. The main reason I throw out these boxes, well, the reason I do that is so teammates can come back and heal up, especially speeders who go out there, like I said, to scout or what have you. They'll come back sometimes bruised up, and they'll be able to use these boxes to heal themselves up. Damn. So see, you got to be careful and not move out too far, because your fixers are not going to come out to you in most cases. They're not going to come out to you. They're going to stay behind cover. Hang on, sorry. I've got to focus on running away here. I think I have a shooter coming after me, because, dang it, that was very heavy. I knew it was at least either a shooter or several players. Damn, that was fast. So yeah, what was I saying? It's yeah, you gotta gotta just be, especially if you have 2 fixers on your team, you stick with them. You don't move. You stick with those fixers, and they lead the pack, because they can heal each other really fast, and they can heal their teammates very fast. You just stay very, very close to them. Typically, fixers will also stick together, and the reason they stick together is so they can heal each other and keep everyone else in the game, especially also because they don't have as much firepower, so they need each other, whereas in the other teammates, they have less to, so to speak, less to worry about, because they only have to worry about surviving and hitting, you know, surviving and hitting. They don't have to think about surviving, hitting, and fixing, and looking around constantly to see where their teammates are at and who needs help. A fixer has there's a lot going on, so that's another reason why fixers will stick together, and this way they have to worry about watching their back less. Also because fixers have less firepower, and you know, easily they can be ambushed, they can be assassinated. So if you stick together, that prevents that from happening, and a speeder coming at you guys doesn't have enough firepower for the most part to take out two fixers, or even one, when they're both right next to each other. Hey Jesus, yeah, this is something new, man. I did an introduction in the beginning of the video. Of course, this stream is gonna be available for playback, so did a little introduction to the game, and this is a very, very fun game called Battle Bay. Definitely check it out. Show everyone your profile. This is John Alexander. Definitely check him out. So you see right under the name you have like the pilot ID. It's similar here, and you can get in touch with friends and find people and invite them to your to be on their friends list. And then you can't actually squad, so to speak, with a full fleet. You can't fleet with all 5. Only 1 person at a time. So it's a maximum of 2 players. Matter of fact, let's see. We got, oh, this person was really good. It's a good, fun fixer to work with, to play with. But let's see if I can find someone who would be fun to fleet with. Whoa, nice. So you can send out a few invitations. The first person to accept, you'll be fleeted with. Oh. Damn. This guy was a lot of fun to fleet with earlier. He's another fixer, and he has a very, very similar playstyle to mine. We got along very well. We played really, really well. Bye, Frog. guy's actually from my guild. He's not strong enough. He doesn't have enough infamy to play with. So that's another thing. There's certain limits here. So you can't fleet up with someone who the difference of infamy between the two is too large. And you see that here. So that's why things could be, you know, they're pretty balanced. This guy was a very good player. Oh, and there we go. We got someone. I remember this guy being very good. He was very smart. Played really well. So I think we're gonna have a good time now. Because I know for sure I have someone who's gonna watch my back, who's gonna stay close to me and can deliver a lot of damage. That's the case with this guy. He's a Mark 6. So he's got 5 weapons. Wasn't paying attention to my screen there. Just going around in circles. But here, oh crap. Damn. Got off to a bad start. Lost a player there at the get-go. Gotta keep my fleet man alive for sure. He can do massive amounts of damage. Damn it. Got off to a very bad start there. What's this guy doing? Oh, damn it. Alright, yeah, and these guys also played very aggressive this game. Just came out here, kicked our asses, and damn, that'll happen. Especially also because I came off to such a horrible start. Just kind of screwed my teammates over. It's very important also to be paying attention, and don't do what I just did. As soon as you hit the battle, be conscious the entire time. But look at that guy. Look at that. 10,000 damage. And you'll always find him at the top. Very skilled player, and he's got some very strong weapons. Let's not talk about that one, right? What's John saying now? Oop. Oh well. I'll check it out here in a minute, John. It's gonna be an interesting game. We're two fixers versus two fixers on the other team. Combination of fixers and defenders are typically, it's a very good combination. You'll find that the you know, a good fixer will be able to keep that defender's hit points in play during the game. And look at that, that guy's healing up. We did some damage on him, but within no time, his fixer is already healing him up and putting those hit points back on the board. We're gonna need our teammates together here on this one. Really hope he doesn't walk into that mine. And the thing is, I mean, he stands no chance. There's two fixers there. What we're gonna have to do is get together with, oh crap. Just get together with our teammates here. Freak. Damn it. Yeah, what we really needed is the whole team together on that one. Actually, it seems like my team is pulling it together here. You know what? They're doing really good. Look at this guy. Just hammering away at them. Good job. Wow. That guy's a beast. That guy's a beast. How can you aim at teammates? So you have manual aiming. You can aim at anything you want. Yeah, that repair box is pretty badass. So, Jesus, the way it works is basically like healing. Heals points the same way that it's almost like I have, you know, 3 weapons that can work on my teammates, so to speak. Throw a repair box over there on the side. Just like to lay them out for my teammates to grab whenever they might need them. I'm trying to do masses of damage here, besides for, of course, shoot, I gotta get close to them for this one. Give some of my teammates some healing here. Crap. Crap! Those mines were not ours. ran right into this. That was stupid of me. Oh god. That was horrible of me. I know my teammates are going to be able to do this though. There's 4 of them, and now it's down to just one fixer here on the opposite team. He's almost dead. And there he goes. Yeah. A lot of times when you're rushing in there to fix up your teammates, you gotta be careful and do it smarter than what I just did. Because the longer you're in the game, you have the ability to do incredible amounts of healing. You can actually probably do more healing than what damage is being given in many games. Not, well, more than your teammates. I'm sure you'll see that here soon. I usually play better. It's hard to focus on a live stream in this game at the same time. It's actually harder than War Robots was. I think it's also because I'm not as used to it. It doesn't come as second nature to me just yet. But my teammate's waiting for me. My fleet mate. Not yet? Okay. Maybe he's wanting to say something to me? No. John, I wasn't sure what that was about, so I deleted it. I like to try to keep the chat as friendly and drama-free as possible. So anything like that I see, even though I'm sure my moderators are on that, they always are. Kind of try to project where he's gonna be. I'm gonna request help here from the other fixer. Damn it! Yeah, that other fixer wasn't as focused as on healing me. Damn it! That really sucks. That really sucks. I was really counting on that other fixer. You want to typically focus on your on the other. If you have another fixer on in your squad, you want to focus on him first because he's probably focusing on the other teammates. So if you can choose between healing another teammate and healing your other fixer, heal your fixer first because he's going to be doing the repairs on the other team. Thank you. I don't make decisions like that, Davi, in my guild. For the most part, though, the players are pretty high infamy in my guild. Alright. Let's see. So what are you guys thinking so far? How do you like this? How do you like this game? What do you think about everything so far? And do you guys want to see more of this? It's been an hour so far. I know, John. We went over that in the beginning. I don't have a room in my inventory right now, John, so if I try to claim it, it's going to tell me I can't. I got to make some room and organize it. Yeah, it's a little different, Mythic, and I think it's pretty fun. Like, it even has like pretty fun animations for everything, and the graphics are different and fun. These are the same, from my understanding, it's the same creators of Angry Birds. Not as much, Mythic. That's funny, John. John, you talking about Messenger on Facebook? Because if yeah, I haven't really been on Facebook much lately. That's right, John Ellis. Mythic, I haven't played it on the phone, but I know for sure it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun on the tablet. But yeah, like I said, I haven't played on a phone. I don't know if it would be, I guess, similar to War Robots in that sense. Let's flee with this guy for a little bit, see what he's got. Alright. Let's hope he's good. These guys, what's really good about the Enforcers is that they can get in and out of trouble really fast. If there's an area that's about to get hit, they can easily get away from it. So I'm trying to put those boxes strategically where I think my teammates are going to need them in the future. Now there's someone going over to the capture zone. They already have a couple of players over there in the capture zone, so I'm going to say stop capture and provide some cover for my teammate here, who's already here. Go, 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 go. Oh, damn it. I better not get hit. I need to get away here for a moment, heal myself. Let's try to heal my teammate. Oh, dang it, there was a dead ship between us. That definitely went too far. I need him to move in before me, kinda. Alright, let's try to heal that guy, damn it. If I can get to him on time. Got them just on time. Amazing. Probably a sacrifice though. If we can both make it out of here, that would be absolutely amazing. It would be a miracle. No, I was about to try to get away. Oh well. Shame, teammates. You really have to know how to work with your teammates, and especially work with your fixer. Nice. He's gonna go and heal himself up a little bit. Use more of his ranged weapons. Oh damn. Got taken up by that railgun. That thing will smack you real good. Hey William. Oh, John, actually, yes, I did look for that song. I couldn't find it, but, actually, you know what, maybe I did find it. What you can do, though, is you can download on your phone, a app called, let's see, there's actually several of them. The one that I use is called SoundHound. I know there's another one, Shazam, very similar to it, and those, you can always use those to try to recognize different songs. You can play the song in the background, and then you run. But check that out, actually. Go to the App Store, or the Android Play Store, or whatever, and get either Shazam or SoundHound. Check those out. No, John, not that I know of. Hey, Viper. I don't think I'm gonna be getting a new iPad or anything anytime soon. This one, the iPad Air 2, is still treating me good, so taking good care of me. Oh shoot, I have a, I forgot, I have a teammate. And I'm sitting here and chatting with you guys. He wasn't waiting anyway. Gonna wait on him. Sound Hound. Here, let me write it there. I have a good feeling about this game. If any of my teammates needs any healing. Sure enough, one does. Chase him down. And I'm gonna have to run away now. Only so much I can handle, Bubba. Damn. Damn. Wow. I wonder what kind of, let's see. He hit me with... I didn't notice what he killed me with. I think it was a sniper rifle. Oh damn. That was pretty lousy. Alright guys, so that'll wrap it up. That will wrap it up for today's live stream. I wanted to kind of give you guys a little introduction, and of course, for those of you who joined me for this live stream, it was awesome having you. Special thanks, of course, as always, to my moderators, Mythic, Theo, David, Swin, and Billy for moderating the chat for this channel here in general, and always with us to make sure the chat is friendly and drama-free. Of course, guys, if you enjoyed this episode of... oh, damn, this episode of ULB. If you enjoyed this live stream, make sure to smash that thumbs up so more people can see it. If you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel and make sure to hit the bell to be notified when I go live. And as always, like I said, it was awesome having you, and I hope to see you guys real soon in my next live stream. I'm going to stick around here to say goodbye to you guys. And I hope, of course, your week is going well so far. And I hope you enjoy the rest of it. Have a good week. Build your own boat Monday. That can be an idea down the line once I get my other ships upgraded. Wild Boy is Trap King? Bullshit. I call your bluff. Right on, John Ellis. And if you guys enjoy this, like I said, make sure to smash that thumbs up. And let me know if you want to see more of Battle Bay. Hey, Mozzarella. Bye, Krabby. Bye, Angelo. Interesting and cool. That's awesome, my boy. John, it's pretty simple. You just push the middle button. Once you open it and get it set up, you just push the middle button and it'll listen to the song that's in the background. And it'll tell you what song it is. Alrighty. Well, that'll be it, guys. I hope you all have an awesome evening or morning or day, whatever time it is and wherever you are. And have a good one. Bye.